right. It's I got some closed or whatever. Okay, Mom, it's Marlena.
Please.
Oh, you're taking pictures.
I'm good. Good. Hi. Haven't seen you in so long. You look great. Hi, Aunt Jean. Haven't seen you. How are you? Good. I can't wait to hear your version of this. Be careful here.
I'm in trouble.
Here comes somebody wondering why we're all looking.
This is the front room. Right? That's
The big package.
little
Like
little
to buy this one.
And Mom, your room was up there, right?
bathroom and the kitchen in the back of the package.
I was thinking about you this. You were? Yeah. I took a group to the casino. I was thinking about you.
Oh, yeah.
They called me up there.
Probably lucky to catch you guys in town, huh? Now there used to be a little trap door out the back.
Oh, they cleaned that up. Remember when I said that there was I came over here one day and they had all kinds of kids sitting in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you know what? We need a microphone or something. Linda, we need a microphone or something because we're not hearing what's going on. Oh, where's this? Gather around. Okay. Mom remembers a fish pond that didn't have fish in it. Where was that at, Mom?
You remember that, Jean? I'm right here.
Get up there with
I
Mom.
remember that.
Get up.
Remember the
Yeah,
fish
get up.
pond?
Oh, you got to be right by you. Okay, go up there so we can hear
Here I
this.
am. Oh, good God.
You remember the fish pond?
Fish pond, no.
Where was it, Mom? Right in that hole there.
Well, don't forget, this was built on later.
That was Daddy's garage, wasn't it? And the monkey?
Where's the monkey?
It was right there. No, the monkey had a cage in the garage, I remember.
He had a cage in the
I mean, it
basement.
was still,
The monkey was right in the front here.
still there and all.
You went in that door and the monkey sat right there.
Susie.
Yeah,
I remember
but
the
before that, he was down in the basement.
Right.
Okay, so we're both
Yeah,
right.
but they had him right there and he would
Yes.
go in and out those windows to his cage inside.
Yes, I remember that, Jean.
Yes.
See, I don't remember that, so that was
I
after.
remember he was
Because I
downstairs.
liked the monkey.
I remember the
And-
basement too.
And there was a tree here.
The weeping
The
willow.
weeping willow,
We had one out in the front, too.
and you had
And
one
then-
on the side of the yard right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we
I don't
did.
know whether it was weeping willow.
I think that's what it was.
Now, would the fish pond have been right there?
Not right there. It would have
I
been.
remember the fish
Okay,
pond.
wait a minute. I remember in the garage there was an attic and there was a pull-down
About right
step.
here someplace,
She could tell you that.
even up a little bit. And it was made of cement, and it was about
Yep. I
like
never
as
got.
big as a
Jean, tell the
grave.
story about. Get up here.
as big as a grave. The fish pond was as big as a grave, and but it was all cement, and the sides went diagonal.
And it had no fish in it though.
Oh, there's water in it, but no, I couldn't keep a fish alive.
Jean had
What
the
about
story of the
those
garage.
doors to the basement? Did they have those ones?
Oh, yeah, those were
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But that window wasn't there.
That's like a bay
No,
window.
we did go in the house and they redid a lot of stuff.
Okay, how many children lived in this house?
At one time? I don't know, because I just really remember from me on down. Gene, what do you
That's
remember?
all I can remember. You was all the way down.
So probably five.
So how many is that? Five?
5 children, 2
Bob
adults.
lived here. More than that.
Yeah, I know, she did.
Yeah, but see, I don't know when
She lived here, I was trying to figure it out. When my dad was beating Milton with that hose. And I went out there crying, don't beat him anymore, don't beat him anymore. So then I got it. And I remember Dolly
Now they could call 9696 kids. Have to take
And what's the dolly do? Give you back.
I don't know what's done.
I don't know what's done.
Okay, Jean has a story in the garage. Yeah, we want to hear it.
Okay, go,
Oh,
Jean.
come on, Jean.
What happened to you in the garage?
Another child abuse story.
If I didn't mow the yard right, I had to go to the attic.
Where was that?
Huh? Right there, in that garage.
And
we have two Gs.
By your dad?
No, by your dad. I come over here to mow the yard. If I didn't mow it right to suit Grandpa, I had to go up there in a hole.
Did he pay you?
25 cents. If I mowed it right. If I didn't mow it right, I spent up there and then I had to walk home.
No kidding.
Well, then I used to walk the tracks and then come up the back, and then I got a beating for that because you weren't allowed to walk the tracks.
God, we walked the track.
Who
At
lived
that time, you
lived
lived
on the
on
wrong
Diamond
side of the
Street,
track?
Lived on
didn't you?
South Diamond Street, huh?
Did you live on the wrong side of the track?
Yeah, I lived on the wrong side of the track.
Now, and Louis had the story of being tied up at a tree.
But they're
Remember
not
that?
there anymore.
Well,
So he
the
can't
tree-
prove it.
Louis was the younger one of the cousins. He said, we us bigger guys tiny ones. Yeah, it was right here.
There were two of them there, weren't there?
There was a big one was here, and there was a littler one out there that divided the two driveways.
I just remember a huge weeping willow
Right.
that you could go underneath it and try to hide.
That must have grew up after I left.
Well, it did.
Hey, Jean, I'm curious as to what was the correct way to mow the yard and the non-correct way.
Whether he had 25 cents in his pocket.
Okay.
You know,
That was the determining
Now
factor.
this
because when
porch
you got done, he said, oh, this isn't right.
looks different.
That wasn't
He
here.
just pointed.
Yeah, there
He
was no
went up
porch
there.
at all, was there?
Just a
And that's
little,
back then, you know, and he,
yeah, no,
see, there was
There's
a
some-
trap door back there. You
just
could get
enough to get
out
in
the
the
back.
door.
There used
Yeah,
to be windows
yeah,
out
that
the back.
wasn't there.
You wanna walk around the other side of the
Jean's telling
garage?
a story
Is this
still.
house for sale?
What?
I'm done.
Jean was telling a story. There was another side in the attic that you could escape from.
Yeah, there was windows out the back there.
You want to walk around the back?
Linda,
We just open it up and sit out back there, and then when he come, but then see, I figured he always knew we went outside because it took him, you know, like 2 seconds to get the steps down, and we had to go up there. But then you'd hear him kicking around down here, and then he'd pull the steps down, give us time to get back in. I think he knew we were.
Well, Gene, did you live here at that time?
No, I was on Diamond. I'd walk up here to mow the yard.
So why did you hide in the garage?
I didn't hide the garage. If I didn't mow it right, Grandpa sent me to the garage.
Oh, okay, and
How
so
long
then
did
you'd
you stay in the
sneak out.
garage?
It's almost
okay, where
Got a little
was the
dip there,
garage built on at?
It wasn't built on. You can see it's all, it was a barn here.
A barn too?
Where's this crap?
It wasn't very big one. What did you have a barn for?
See, I don't even remember when the yard deal was big.
I remember coming back here, but it was always boring.
That was it, huh?
Because you cut the grass. Yeah, it was an old horse barn.
Where was the barn?
This concrete garage.
Yeah, and he tore the barn down and he put up the garage.
And the garage was always that big.
I don't remember the garage.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was there, but
Oh, it's there.
See how there's two different kinds of cement blocks? Maybe the original only got point there.
Yeah. I remember it being
Added
big.
on the back?
I remember it being this big though.
Ray, does that look like it was added on too?
See where those bricks change?
Look at the middle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the original when.
could have been, because
was
I
only
don't
that
remember.
I don't remember it being that
No.
big. I don't either.
And then these
But
people
then this
added
seems
on.
to be bigger.
Yeah,
I don't
see, there
remember
was
ever
no
coming
fence
back
back
And I
there.
don't remember ever coming back there, to tell you the truth.
Was there a house?
Yeah, the house.
Yeah, their house was there.
Yeah, there's a house back
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
'cause,
What was the name of the people who lived there?
I can't remember.
I don't remember either, but that's where we went to Pennsylvania Station, walked along the railroad tracks, picking strawberries. Did you ever do that, Jean?
Nope.
No.
And you didn't do it either. And we came up this way because we knew our house was there. Here. Strawberries, you couldn't believe it. The neighbors who planted them. They come out yelling.
Other than that, were they nice?
They were all right. They were Catholics and
That's her name.
Delaretto lived next door, right?
Yeah, over there. Yeah.
I don't remember who lived here.
They didn't have children that played with you?
There was a girl. You remember her, Jean?
Was it Josephine?
No, she didn't play.
No, we were
You were too what? We were
two whatever.
we were too many kids. When you got kids running around. And the other thing, this was all that was A.C. Williams. Like I said, I don't know what it is now.
W. Martin and Son.
We used to play ball. Yeah, it was all field. It was way down there was no, I meant on the ground, whatever they made back there. Remember all those things we used to pick up for some reason or other. And that's where Daddy kept his goats. Remember the goats?
So that wasn't your property, you kept the goats on somebody else's property?
Right.
And that, I take it that this fence was
No.
there then?
No, they put the fence up.
We end up playing ball over there.
Yeah.
That building pretty much looks the same as I remember it.
I don't remember the
This is the
fence.
same field that the airplanes, they drive the airplanes on too. One of those little model airplanes. It was in one of those home movies. It was right there.
You know, this fence looks really old.
They used to go out to
Wasn't this one?
5 and 5.
At
52 and Newton Falls.
Neathers. They used to go to Neathers.
Yeah,
They
we
had
used
a-
to go to Neat.
Jean used to go with them. I never went there.
Yeah,
One time.
So was that company operational when you guys lived here? And they had no problem with you over there playing baseball?
It must have been
over
60.
there until
The goats over there.
I'm going to say
They didn't have,
You guys
58,
Not
59
bad.
moved into the house. Factory was already closed down.
I wouldn't even go near the goats.
why did he have
It was a fountain.
getting milk?
And they had another one down next to the stadium.
An animal lover.
Too bad we can't get down in the basement and show you where his train set was.
The last plant was down by the old stadium.
Train set.
In the coal bin.
In the coal bin.
And
The potato bin.
just worked out of there, and then everybody was stuff. They just kept
Well, we had to fill the potatoes.
Oh, yeah, where?
Across the street. No, well, on down a little further, where all the houses are
But that
now.
wasn't our property.
Where do you want to walk to next,
So did he
Mom?
rent it or?
So that was.
Let's walk around the house.
Yeah.
If you think nobody's there, you ring the doorbell, you knock.
Yeah, I know.
Did you open the door?
I didn't try that.
Oh, and those steps weren't there.
So if nobody's, but you can't see in.
No, they have all of
This was Grandma Grandpa's bedroom up front.
At one time.
They go out in the neighborhood.
They had,
Well, one down there up here is over. Yes, you're right, there's a bedroom in the back.
well, no, we had, Mom and Dad had.
Everybody want to come in and walk around this way?
Okay, I don't want to leave fingerprints.
maybe, because I know that's where.
Can't get in, huh?
But since we needed more room, remember they partitioned that hallway like.
And Dolly
shots of the
painted
house?
that thing black.
Did you get some good shots of the
Oh,
house?
I don't remember that.
This boy's
The
crying.
bedroom I got had great big red roses.
Yeah.
That was Dolly's red roses.
You mean?
Oh, hi, Chad.
Okay. Does everybody want to go around the back?
You're not going to get arrested.
Well, we'd have to walk in on their property, but they have a for sale sign.
Well, for one thing, that guy gone. You can go down in the basement. Another thing, you can peek in the window in the back, and you can see how it's all remodeled in there. If anybody wants
It
to.
was even remodeled when we came. Yeah,
This is fixed up.
This was the sunroom where Grandpa
was right here. The whole big floor right there was the furnace heater.
I wonder if it's still there.
Yep, that was the sunroom. Look how
Downstairs
tiny
bedroom.
that room is.
I think this is the room actually that Grandpa died in.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes it is.
Probably.
That was their bedroom at the time.
Gosh, it all looked bigger then.
Yeah. Well, now at Christmas time, you figure all the family showed up here
Yeah.
and had their Christmas party.
I'll tell you what, when my mom and I came through
And this was Jim's bedroom, and there's two bedrooms upstairs.
it was all nicely remodeled, looked really, really nice. Somebody moved in, jumped it up.
And didn't pay.
Is that, yeah?
That's disgusting.
Hey, what?
This was one bedroom, but it was closed in. And then
Yes.
I had a bed right here. This closet
Yes.
was here.
Yep.
And this was in
This was closed
Jean's
in.
Ceilings are low.
Joyce's bedroom.
There was a wall.
I think there were a couple of kids in this room.
There was a wall right
Just
through
when I
here.
was here. Jean and
Used to be
Joyce
a
was
wall
here.
right
Yes.
there.
And that was a
Larry had
bedroom.
that room and I had this room.
And there was a bed right here. Diane slept right there.
Yeah, that closet was not there.
But all the girls also slept up here too, didn't
Oh,
they?
yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure.
But see, there used to be a wall across here. And
So
now-
this
Yeah.
was a room,
Oops, sorry.
Right.
room for a couple girls. I think there were up to 3 maybe over there at one time. Look how low these ceilings are.
Yeah. So when you're a little kid, it looked like it was big. But now I will tell you another story. Okay? After Grandpa died and we lived here,
By we, who's we?
Larry and Jim and Mom and Dad, we moved in here.
Yeah?
I was laying in bed one night and I swore Grandpa walked up the stairs, walked down here, and went out that way. And I was talking to him.
Huh.
What'd you say to
And
him?
you know what? This used to be
The
right there.
banners-
You
The
can even
banners used to
see.
come right across the steps.
Yep.
Yeah, this didn't come
Yeah.
out like
No.
this.
Well, I think this
Oh.
even moves.
Well, they put
Oh.
they put it on the hinge. It's on hinges
Oh, to make it bigger.
to make it bigger,
Oh, yeah.
to give them room to get up and down.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
well, that's
banister
a
there.
good idea. But
Yeah,
look
there's
how
a bed
skinny
right
these steps
there.
are.
Because when we first came here, I wanted that bed, but then it was scary, so then I went down with my mom.
Hold the railing. Whoa, we mean whoa. And this is down in the basement, right? Is that where
that's
Jean
down
just
in the
came up?
basement. Yep.
Yeah, that's the basement.
One morning before he got up to get into his bus. When I left, I still got my dinner. So he could have had it when I left the bus. But they were nice families.
Oh, yeah, they were nice. They
I
just,
think there was a house like right over
they
there.
tore, they're not, it wasn't over there, it was up. And they tore them down. 2 houses.
So what do you guys do
Up,
for
what do you mean up?
hospitalization?
See where the trees are? See that line of trees like?
Yeah.
So it means you're
They run from there.
Oh, okay, up the street. Okay, yeah, that could be.
2 houses.
No sidewalk out there, right?
Yeah, there is. We used to go roller skating.
Well, no, see, where's the sidewalk?
Not much left.
Right there, that's it.
Oh, it went all the way to State Street.
Joyce and
Stop
Tony
right
lived
here.
in here for a while with Tanya and Johnny and Marchand.
Oh, really?
I used to come up and babysit them.
Oh, Tanya should have came. That would have been interesting for her to see.
Yeah, Joyce lived there before we did.
Wow.
Joyce moved in when Grandma moved out with Bob in the trailer. Joyce moved in.
Oh,
And
I,
then-
I just thought it was Dolly that moved
No,
in.
and then when Joyce and Tony went out to Red Brush Road, we moved in.
Yeah, yeah.
They always have the little porch over
It was enclosed.
Okay, we ready to move on
It was
there?
enclosed.
Yeah, but I mean,
The porch.
always.
Yeah, the porch is different.
It was enclosed.
Okay, where's the next stop, Mama? What are you hoping to do?
Dolly, that decided. Joyce had it first, and then we Dolly had it.
Right.
So Linda's gonna go ask somebody if they can.
What did it look like inside after you broke in?
I don't know how long Tracy had.
There was no breaking in.
What did it look like inside?
They had a boy raised and a little girl.
Oh.
So what do you
But
want
that's
to do?
when we lived here.
Here, Mom?
Yeah, so,
Look, that house is
This is empty. We can go through.
is it empty?
Yeah.
How do you know?
There's nobody, there's no furniture.
I think it was empty last time I was here too.
Are we asking if we can go through there?
Nobody lives there.
A lot of scaredy cats here. You know, I can make a perfunctory just to prove.
She'll do it officially, so nobody.
Mail. Okay, Orchard Bank. That's who their bank is.
Orchard?
Yeah, these houses right here.
These are.
none of these were here.
No. Oh, powerful.
I hear some people back there.
Is this the shortcut?
The path.
I don't know.
How long ago were you here?
That lived here?
No. How long ago do you remember being here?
In the 1940s.
So a couple years ago.
So you guys were able just basically to walk across the street to come over here.
And over here was Daddy's potato field.
Oh, it was here.
Yeah.
This is the potato field.
And see that white building there? That's the one we used to jump off from. The roof.
That house right there.
Yeah, that's Provenzo's.
That white building is one that
There was a rope they had.
A rope. A rope. No, we climbed up on the roof and jumped off.
That little white shed?
You went on the
Yeah.
roof?
Well,
Oh, the shed?
yeah, oh, not the house.
you know, Chad and Jack really have to be very cautious with being an attorney. Mom, this isn't the petrified forest, is it?
No.
No, this is the dye ditch.
The next one.
There's a petrified forest.
Did you hear about, Chris, did you hear that that was a potato field and stuff?
Well, I think it's right here.
All through here. From that house on over to their garage. Or their outfield.
These are potatoes to feed the whole family.
Did it sell them?
No.
Oh my, you guys had a lot of potatoes.
Down in the basement. Like
Do you remember the potato bin?
Oh, I didn't which one?
Do you remember?
Remember the potato bin? No, do you? Down in our basement?
Do you remember eating a lot of potatoes when you were a kid?
Because that's all that was available.
I would take the potatoes out and throw them out, and Norma decided she wanted to take off for a walk, and Daddy had to go get her. Remember that?
They were down in the potato bin?
No, I was in the kitchen. I was.
Oh, we were doing dishes or
Yeah.
something, right? And I was running away from home. You're right.
She did. It was beyond going for a walk.
And my dad came and picked me up.
Yep.
And the minute he stopped, I jumped in the car.
Yep. But he didn't
Wait,
get
can I
me.
see Chad?
Okay, we're gonna.
They're leaving because I think.
Yeah, we used to play in the field back there. See, now Danny Heisel.
Remember the dye ditch, Gene?
Yeah, remember he's an attorney. That wouldn't look too good. The
What-
mug shot.
What did he say he did?
Beat him up, huh?
I doubt he's coming over here because
Because this is trespassing. He's an attorney.
Oh,
He definitely
okay.
doesn't want his
Well.
picture in the paper.
Yeah, it's down.
go see if we can find the dye ditch.
This is Mom.
Oh, okay. It should be right here.
And then
Right through here.
I'm glad everybody wore long This looks like a neat area to play in.
Bring back a lot of memories. Look real different from when you were here.
Yeah. Here's the dye ditch. And one of these trees had, oh, and I think they're over there in the sandbank.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There used to be a rope that would swing across.
Yeah, there was a rope that we went across. I don't know where.
A rope?
What tree? Don't forget the
This
trees
is the
have
dye
really
ditch?
grown. Yeah.
And you were afraid to swing over it?
I wasn't afraid. I couldn't do it.
Oh.
Not enough weight on the.
It could have been.
That's
because
what I
you
asked.
had to really swing.
The dye from the factory would be dumped into
Oh, and you know, see those kids?
There are
That's the
people, aren't they?
sandbanks.
this? They're doing
Motocross.
Yes, they are.
or four-wheeler.
Because that was the sandbanks.
Oh, where's
Now,
that?
where do you think this rope would have been?
On one of these trees, but see, you got to figure out in 30, 40 years how big the trees are, so who knows.
Yeah, here's a couple of big trees right there, but I know it's
They may
tree.
not be here anymore.
Yeah.
Mom, can I?
Stay there. Stay there.
I wasn't really expecting the rope to be.
Still
Still here?
So do you remember sand up there?
Yeah.
Did you
Remember,
go
that's
play
where
in
I
the sand?
skied.
Can I go down there?
That's where I skied
Ski.
down the sandbanks.
How did you get over there if you couldn't take the rope?
Well, as you can see, you can walk across.
And when it was frozen or snowy, it wasn't.
Are you sure that's not where you went ice
Mom,
skating?
go in.
Since you can't find it anymore. But actually you skied
Daddy.
here?
Down this hill.
What'd you use for skis?
Over.
You need
We
to
all
ask
bought a
mommy.
pair of skis.
Yep.
Really?
Now, I only used them once because I went on the sand. Maybe June used them then where she went on the snow.
Hey, Anna, I'm in
These papers that I was reading in the car tells
Oh,
about this. Yeah.
Over the sandbank there,
video
see, and that's still there.
in the mud.
And now it's
That's
another
not why we're here skating.
motocross.
But probably all these trees were not there. Was it empty, pure sand, or a better
no.
hill?
No, it's, you can see where those boys are. They're at the end.
Was that your starting spot and then maybe you went around this
You came downhill.
For what?
to ski?
We didn't ski on this part.
Oh,
You gotta go over there where the sandbanks are.
which is right there, right?
Right.
And then which direction did you go down the hill? Where's the hill down?
Well, once you climbed up, you went down
And you
it.
came down to here.
So you
Down
just went
up
down.
here or
So it was
down
a very short hill, is what you're saying.
Just walked up the
The-
hill.
Right. There wasn't any hill that you had to climb for an hour.
It was
You
just a.
climbed it in about 5 or 10 minutes.
and that's the hill.
Linda,
Well,
keep in mind, this
That
was
might
scary
not be
and
it.
far.
It could be on down further from there.
Okay.
But it was
What was
just
that, Chris?
where the sand was.
This was scary and far.
That wasn't scary.
To a kid.
Was it far?
No, it was.
So
right
it was
over
neither
there.
scary nor far.
Right.
But she didn't get across.
It was just, there's no
Oh,
hills
so
around
why
here.
do you call it a dye ditch?
So that was
Like
the
that.
only place you could actually have a slope. A
Right.
slight slope
Over
to,
there on
to
the
ride
hill.
skis.
Sweetie, do
The
not.
sand hill.
So why a dye ditch?
You are not
need to
climbing
say
down.
that, so we know.
Why is it called a dye ditch?
Not D-I-E like Linda
No,
wrote.
D-Y-E.
Right. Because stuff came off. I think there's a Woolworth Mills or someplace.
Stray dogs, stray dogs.
Mitchell, come up here.
Whatever fabric they were running that day, whatever color it was, what the color of the dish was.
So
It's
si-
running pretty good right now, too.
Duke, go back.
Now,
Duke, go on.
I don't know whether you want to walk all the way down there to
Can't
see
see
the
you.
culvert.
Yell
Yeah.
louder.
let's
Or-
do that.
Well, we could all pull alongside the road and get out and just look at the culvert
Okay, yeah.
instead of walking.
Except for we do have a good parking spot right there. It might be hard to. Well, we still have the petrified forest, which is right over there. So you want to walk over there?
Oh, no. We have to go
You
back.
say there, but there's more people over there to pet me. Why would I want to go back?
Well, is the culvert relatively close to right here?
See where their house is?
Yeah.
They're on the road. So that's where it is.
Oh, well, we're right here, so
It really isn't far.
instead of going back to different vehicles.
So whoever wants to see the culvert can go. I saw it yesterday, so.
How are we going to park it?
Where the water goes under the road.
And that's where you use to climb through.
That's a shortcut, so you didn't have to go on the road around the block.
This is really mushy. Mushy.
Is it?
Railroad station?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm getting tired.
Nobody can. Nobody
So we either go through the petrified forest, I'll lead you and show you the direction.
Ow.
Okay.
You have to go, and then I'm coming back,
Okay.
if I can find my way back. And then I'll just wait for you.
Okay.
And then we go to the Pennsylvania
Do
station.
we drive to the Pennsylvania station? And
Yeah.
It's right. It's right.
It's right down the
Yeah, it's right.
down the road.
Right there. See the stop sign? Just over. There's no place really to park. We have great parking.
No, there's no place to park.
And that's where you sent the men off to war, right? Okay, so let's do the petrified forest.
We want to just do that first, and then Mom can
Mom
come
wants
back
to
and
rest.
What do you want to do, Mom?
And you guys are going to go through the forest by yourself.
So we may
Well,
not.
you
So
don't
why do we
need
call
me.
it the petrified forest?
Well, see, that was nice to go through, right? Doesn't everyone agree?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll see a comparison.
Okay, show us where the
Why don't you
petrified
scoot in? You're
forest
on the
is.
road here.
See where that sign is?
Yeah.
Go through those weeds and it starts. Then you go diagonal and hit Darwin.
Would you remember how to get to Darwall?
Your father used to work at Darwell, right, Gene Murdoch?
Oh, no. I was thinking of the balloon factory where we used to pick up my mom.
No, Darwell's where your father
That was
used to
up the road.
Yeah, because I used to sometimes meet my mom, go
But you knew where Darwell was, didn't you?
not from here.
It's on
Well, it was diagonal. It was a path we took to get to high school. Okay.
Okay, it wasn't next to the high school.
No. From here to the high school is a long walk.
the allotment deal.
Any way you can cut it shorter, you did.
Okay, so how did you get to Darwin?
through the petrified forest.
So what should we do?
I'm not sure how to get
Go to the petrified forest while Mom rests.
Let's go.
And then we'll go to the
You
train
can take us as far as you can and then come back and rest, and then when we come back, we'll go to the...
Petrified forest to our left.
See, the thing is, I went in this way. I went in about here and came out up there.
So you got a little turned around when you went in.
Well, I had to turn around to come back. And when I turned around to come back, I couldn't remember.
So that's Aaron, and then Sarah.
That's the sidewalk.
No, Aaron's.
Hey, there's a sidewalk right here. Is that a sidewalk?
That was a sidewalk, yes. Yeah, you need me up front?
Keep going. Remember, we're going diagonal.
Watch out, there's ditches. Careful, there's a ditch right there.
Whoa, watch out, there's low places.
Okay, right here's the ditch. Right here, so be careful you don't fall in that ditch.
Yeah, I think we're all going to see where we were.
Gee, you need a couple troopers up there to cut the grass.
Just a machete would be nice. Be careful. There's a
Forget
sticker,
the grass.
sticker brush.
That's right.
About to the right over there.
I think we can get through right here. Yeah.
Might be able to come through this way too.
Doesn't look like this way has been traveled very much in recent years. Not even an old game path. Looks like maybe some teenagers have found this spot.
All the farther we come in.
What did Norma do here? Norma,
Just
what
see
did
a
you do
forest
here?
that
This
they
was
used
her
to climb
shortcut
through.
to school in Darwall. Why we're here. Is this the petrified forest?
Yeah, well, you haven't hit it yet, see it?
Oh.
You have to go. Don't forget. At that time, it was not.
Careful, these are very sharp.
Yeah.
It was bad through here.
It wasn't this bad when you went through here.
There weren't all these trees.
And probably was traveled a little bit more often, so it was a little bit.
It was just a path, and you're right. There wasn't any.
So if we went up that way, we would have hit Darwall. That away.
Except you're never going to find it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll find it either. Right there.
Because I went as far as I could, and when I came back, see, I didn't see the tall grass. And that's why I ended up over there.
Mom, you're safe. Just look for the cotton balls. Be on your right-hand side as you exit.
Okay.
Left
Well, I
as you
picked
enter.
them up on the way in.
See, you could have missed them.
Is that what you're saying?
You didn't need no cotton balls out there in the open.
You sound like Marcus. And
I
he
can
said
still
go
see our cars from here.
wrong way.
Heck yeah, I couldn't see
You
nothing.
could see the road.
What is that sound?
Oh, those are those go
Those are those guys
Oh, you
running.
go with us.
Oh yeah, those are the go-karts.
Yeah, they're closer
On the
to
same
Bikes.
Uh-huh.
They must be larger than it looks.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Here's some poison ivy.
Okay, so where are we going,
Oh,
Mom?
great.
Well,
Yeah,
This is it.
further here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
all chicken.
let's move on out.
So is this where you used to play, Grandma?
No, this is where they used to go through to Darwall.
Smith's house to Darwall.
Okay.
And you can find
Her husband used to work at Darwell, and he would go to work and walk to work, right?
Wait a minute.
No,
No.
we didn't even
She
live there
went
at that time.
through
This
here
was
to go
when
to
I was a
school.
kid.
Okay.
This was a shortcut to school?
To Sycamore Street,
I was going to say what street.
which we knocked off all that walking.
Right.
Because Ravenna's there on Main Street, the far end of Main Street.
Didn't
We
you
had
wear
to walk.
skirts and stuff to school?
Yeah.
Was it always this?
No.
No.
There,
Okay.
None of this was
There's
here.
a path.
Okay.
Yeah, we had worn a path.
Yeah, you're right. She always wore a skirt because I always had to wear a skirt.
Yeah, I did too.
Me
Not
too.
me.
Okay, just follow the cotton balls and you'll be safe. So this way looks a little better.
Where are the cotton balls?
We didn't even have casual Friday.
Yeah, this way does look a little better.
Now they do.
Now everything's business casual.
Oh yeah, what year?
The bridge went over here.
Okay, wait. Stand here.
Yeah, the bridge went straight across in a road, and this whole thing was a parking lot for the people that got on the passenger train.
Did the parking lot go over there?
Terminal went from that way.
So what was this, a bridge?
This was just a bridge to get over the gorge, and right on the other side and going that way is where the station used to be, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Down.
Wonder how long ago they took it out.
Back in the 60s.
Really?
Yeah, early early
So when
60s
you
and
were
late
your mom,
60s,
was
the passenger trains quit coming through here.
So now it's just freight and
Now it's just freight and
commercial.
No, because Gene was
right on the other side before we got to the tracks was a station.
Now what's on the other side of that abutment that's over there? The steel, what looks like a wall to the side of the tracks.
There's another set of tracks. You see, there should be 4 sets of tracks here.
Well, which side of the tracks was the good side of the tracks?
The side I lived on. If you want to argue about it, step across here. So there.
Here's the line.
That's it. Don't cross the line, buddy. You're close to it.
Well, what side, where did you live then?
Out there. Oh! We lived on that side of the track.
Like I need more flowers, but.
And I used to, see, when I used to come up the motor yard, I used to walk the tracks, and then I got yelled at.
Well, it seemed to make a lot more sense to go that way.
Yeah, because we'd come down Diamond Street and hit the tracks and walk up right up to the house rather than walk down to there.
Anna used to wait for you so you could go to school, and she got yelled at because the train didn't stop
Straight
her.
down to Diamond.
Where did she meet you?
Down at Diamond. If you take Hazen straight down to Diamond.
All down the diamond, right down there.
And she would wait for me down there at that corner, and then we'd walk to school, and then when the train was there, we'd go in late, and then she don't live on that side of the track, so she got in trouble. Because she lived on the good side of the track, and she didn't have to wait on the train. And this was just a stop in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And when Youngstown, all the steel mills closed up and everything, they wouldn't go to Youngstown, so the 20 people they picked up here weren't enough. So they stopped at Run and Turn.
Okay.
Did they stop in Kent?
I don't know if they still, yeah, I think they still stop in Kent.
Because now the Kent is a restaurant.
Right.
But I used to catch a bus from there. Or train.
Yeah, it used to be, it'd come down through there. Yeah.
Some type of transportation. I used to catch a
So I
bike there.
guess that's the end of the tour. Was there anything else? I mean, y'all don't want to go to the
How far away is your mom's house?
tracks that aren't
South
there.
Diamond?
Right down that way, down on Diamond
Mile or
Street.
so.
No, but if you have anything else that you'd like to document, if memories or anything like that, that'd be great. This would be a good place to do it.
I can't think of anything else.
What about Gene?
What about your school? Where's the school at? Is it?
The school is no
School
longer.
is no longer there.
So Chestnut Hill is a
Main
parking
is.
lot.
Yeah, West Main is. We had to go to West Main.
Well, Chestnut Hill used to be the high school.
Right.
And that's the parking lot now for the
The
hospital.
West Main School isn't still there. They tore it down.
West Main is torn down, but the school's still there. They just, what used to be the front yard is now West Main School.
Kathy, well, no, they moved it again. It's in the back.
Yeah, they did?
It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the
it's
same
still
building.
West Main School anyway.
Now,
Yeah.
was where you went ice skating, was that by railroad tracks?
I'd say it was. Do
Did
you
you
remember?
go to the cemetery?
Huh?
Ice skating at the cemetery?
Cemetery.
Straight down on Mill Road.
That's what it was, Norm. But
Madison would come dead into it, and then you go right across the street and ice skate.
I thought we did down there on Diamond Street.
Well, that was, okay, the swimming hole. Ben Clemens swimming hole.
I don't know what
That's
was
now
called.
baseball diamonds for the Little League.
Oh, well, I don't know what it was called, but that
It was
we
Ben Clemens
we
swimming
used
hole.
to ice skate there.
Yeah, we taught
Okay,
them
Mom's
everything.
shaking her head no.
I didn't. She didn't go. She was older than I
Coming after us.
Mom, where were you thinking where the older kids skated? Down that way?
Across to Lake Street. And across Lake Street was a pond where we went swimming.
So
Collins
you
Pond?
continue across
You went
that's
skating at
Lake
Collins
Street?
Pond?
I don't know where it was.
That's the only one across Lake Street. We used to take horses up in there and clear the pond on Saturday, and then all the high school kids would come out there and
Do whatever it is that high school kids do.
we just ice skate all day. Yeah.
So
And then
if you
one
were
day
to
the
walk
owner of the
straight
pond
here,
come
Lake
down to check
Street's
us out
right
and see
on
what
the
we were
other
doing.
side?
We did it all winter. We didn't know who it was.
Yeah,
We
it
just
could
found the
be.
pond.
Maybe the train's in there.
And down there was where all the guys got on the train to go in the service. Where you can't even see anything.
Your brothers also?
Yeah, Bob. We went down with Bob when Bob.
Were there a deck down there?
Were there steps to go down or what?
Well, you cross the bridge and walk down. There's a.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That's been. I was with Bob.
Oh,
Down
yeah,
in
that-
this building? Or
That was in 41, 45, 40 something.
No, it was the train. The train down below.
I
Not up there.
thought the tracks were up there.
No, there's the upper and then the lower. When you get over there, if you get over there, you'd see that there's another set of tracks down south. So if you go down Diamond Street, you'll go under an underpass, which is this tracks here. And then before you get to the underpass, they took those tracks out, and they took the center tracks out, and all they have is the last one. Used to be 3 sets of tracks in the down. And they would run on the bottom of this. Where are you? You know where the tracks are. You're not that old and senile yet. No, you won't walk.
That's pretty far to walk.
They won't want to walk that far.
Yeah.